Hello, welcome back to another FPV POV. There is like this small church behind me, and in front we have some awesome mountain views. Flying the Moz7 again with the 3300 LiPo. Let's get flying and explain what happened yesterday, because I was supposed to film this yesterday. Am I in frame? I am in frame. All right. Quick showcase of the landscape. There's the church, there's me. The village of Lefkara is straight ahead. But we want to head to these mountains. So I'm just going to fly straight. We were going to try and maintain altitude because the last time I flew, because again it was top of the mountain, I ended up needing more power on the way back, which is why I was on critical battery, and I don't want to do that this time. So as long as I just maintain the altitude or above it, at least when I come back, I don't have to use too much power. Also, I can feel a tailwind right now, so it's going to be harder on the way back, so I definitely need to take that into consideration. So yesterday, when I came here, the original location I thought was going to be at the bottom of the valley and I could fly up to the village of Lefkara. Unfortunately, that location wasn't great. I ended up on a gravel track. It was actually one of the Cyprus rally routes as well, which is incredible. So I kept on driving and I ended up finding this place. And it's actually much better. As you can see, clear line of sight to mountains, awesome views. I will show you the rest of it in a bit as well. But we're just floating along nicely. You can see the shadow of the cloud underneath, which is incredible. We're already 1.6 kilometers out. And yeah, by the way, this is really tough. I don't know about you. Can you multitask by narrating while flying FPV, or are you a silent flyer? Because this is challenging, having to keep an eye on everything, making sure there's enough battery, which we are, not getting interrupted, making sure our stuff doesn't get stolen, not that it would. It will probably be by a sheep. I can see a plane in the distance, damn. We're already 2.3 kilometers out and we're doing lovely right now. We're literally just cruising. Look at this landscape. So this is all preparation for when I do my long range video, but that's getting pushed back a bit because other stuff is coming up. I can't say what at the moment. Wow, just look at these landscapes. I want to hit 3 and then we'll come back. But we can see in the distance, we're basically pointing north, which is the occupied side. Well, we're at 3 at the moment. We're flying at 67 kilometers. What I will do is I'm going to bank right now. And we can see other villages, other mountain stuff. Whoa, look at that view. So I think over there in the distance is Larnaca, and now straight ahead of us is the reservoir of Lefkara. That's Gado Lefkara down there. And if I keep banking a little bit, on your right hand side, it might not be visible. It is really windy as well. Yes, you can just about see it. So on the right hand side of the screen now, you can see a dam. That is the upper dam of Lefkara. The Cyprus rally actually starts from up there. We're flying way slower, but we're also way higher, so I don't mind that. And then you can see the tracks underneath. So if something did go wrong, I could always like recover the drone. But yeah, yesterday when I came, it was towards more of the evening, closer to sunset, and it was very overcast. So the footage wouldn't have been the nicest. And I cannot believe literally half the speed right now. We were flying at what, 60, 70 before? We're now like 50. The difference the wind makes. And when you start flying long range, you pick up on these little things. Obviously I can fly further. I would like to fly further, but I am on my own. And I don't want to risk anything. I just want to get used to flying long range. Also, I need to take into consideration the battery. Not like last time where I left it late. Where do you want to go, right or left? Well, the dam's over there, if I show you the dam. The dam is now straight ahead of us. Look at that in the distance with the mountain. So the Cyprus rally starts there and just drives off into the distance. And there's also, the Cyprus rally is also at the bottom as well. If I face the other side now and just come along, if you see straight along the valley now, right at the end where the sea is, or the city of Larnaca, that is another reservoir, which is where I was yesterday, and it wasn't that good. So I'm just gonna keep maintaining my pace. We're doing lovely. So when you are flying long range, let me know in the comments, like at what battery voltage are you landing, like per cell? Obviously 3.5 I believe is when you should be landing, and we know drastically that when that happens you gotta land pretty quick because it goes to critical battery and you don't want to damage the cells. Last week when I flew, or 2 weeks ago I believe, even though I was at critical battery, I just, instead of charging at 1C or putting it to storage value, I just did it at half C. Like using ChatGPT just to help you out with these little things. If you're not the most tech savvy person, really helps. So yeah, slow charge. This battery, as you can see, has done fine. We're just having a nice cruise in this valley. And there's also this massive rock face as well. If I just tilt the angle a little bit, increase throttle as well, because we are losing altitude, which is fine, but I want to show you this rock. Like 40 kilometers, it's slow, and I can feel a fly on my arm, and it's bare annoying when you're trying to fly and you get little insects and mosquitoes biting you. Not a bad cruise, right? So we've got plenty of battery because we're at 3.6. I want to show you this rock, because look at this rock face as we come closer to it. Can you hear the wind? There we go. I can slightly hear the drone as well. Let's do an orbit of this rock face. It's like the most gentle, smoothest orbit. Look at this thing. Thumbnail shot, maybe? Let me know in the comments if you see this. Oh, absolutely incredible, these views. Like long range is just different. Like I really appreciate freestyle pilots for what they can do, like the hardcore ones like Mr. Steel, Johnny FPV, is it Alex Vanover? Jesus Christ, like I wish I could do that skill. I would obviously have to hone it in. But for them to like do what they do and just have this smooth flow is incredible. But then you have long range, which is a different animal, and it's slower paced, and you're just more battery management, signal management. It's just nice. We are doing a very slow cruise up this hill. You can see it's really bright as well. Like yesterday, this was just all cloud cover. All cloud cover. And today we have some nice scattered clouds, but at least we have some sunshine as well. I'm a little bit warmer because yesterday was cold. And I was a plum, not having the camera in frame, so you couldn't see me. The video could have still worked, but I prefer to have like me on the side at least. You can see the shade. Look at that, light on one side, shade on the other. So I cannot remember the name of this church. It was Banaya Levadisa or something. I cannot pronounce it. Yeah, look at this. We'll just do a flyover. I will maintain this altitude, then we can come back. Was that 3.5 or 3.58? So in the distance, I will point it and I'll put the crosshair on. Over there, that is Stavrovoni Monastery. So only guys are allowed inside, and it's very peaceful for obvious reasons. And yeah, I've gone there like during sunrise, and it's absolutely epic, like the views you can see from up there, because it's quite high. You can see the lower reservoir down there. We'll do a quick loop round before the battery ends. Obviously taking into account the wind as well coming over the mountain. And in the distance now, you can see the village of Lefkara. So this is a lovely village high up, famous for jewelry and handmade items like lace. And also one of the most popular Christmas villages on the island. I am looking forward to Christmas because it is a great time of year. And I just want some Guinness, to be honest. That's all I want for Christmas. Where am I? Oh yeah, bloody hell, we really increased altitude. I was about to say, like, how efficient is this drone? We've been flying for 10 minutes. So this is the road that I came down. And then you have Rhodos in the mountains. Unfortunately, the Cyprus rally didn't occur this year. God knows why. Probably poor planning, I don't know. But I really wanted to meet some of the drivers because I met a couple of them last year and it was really fun. I really wanted to take off from this football field as well. I can hear a fly buzzing. We'll just come cruising back down. The wind's really picked up. There's me. Right, I'm going to do a quick loop and then we'll land. But in the last video, oh yeah, I got my first flash of low battery warning. In the last video, I actually used some background sound effects because otherwise if I go silent, it doesn't sound that appealing. Maybe in one FPV video, I'll just shut up and then you can just listen and enjoy the views. But let me land this drone. Coming up behind me. All right, thanks for watching for this one. This is an awesome place. I definitely have to come back here. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you want more behind the scenes stuff, check out my free weekly newsletter. All sorts of tips and stuff for creators, what I'm watching, etc. And subscribe for more of these because I'm really going to do more and I'll show you some more awesome locations of Cyprus. So see you in the next one.